Hey guys, here we are back at Quaver Street, and this is for Flash devices. If you're on an iPad, this will not impact you, but there's still stuff to do. Um, I am going to walk you through. It makes lots of noise, so anything that you touch pretty much makes a obnoxiously loud sound. For now, we're going to click on our avatar. And we can click Change My Avatar. At first, you'll have very limited options for what you can do, but eventually I will give you a Quaver code that will give you coins for more advanced hairstyles. So here for hair, I have a couple different options. One of the more common complaints is they don't tend to have a ton of super feminine looks, but we'll get those later in the Quaver store when we have coins. So I clicked my hair, and now I'm going to edit the colors, choosing a skin color and a hair color. Yeah, we'll go something like that. Make sure you're clicking save. So now I'm going back over to features, and I can change my eyes. So obviously there's a little bit of room to experiment here with this. Potato jaw, I love that. That's going to be me. From there, you can add custom clothing. So let's say I am gonna go with a collared shirt and some jeans and some blue sneakers. So that's all I can do for now. Not a ton of customization, but we will be getting you some Quaver codes, and you'll be able to get Quaver coins in a later video. So for now, I can press save, and then I can exit. So I've created my avatar, and now I want to show you some of the stuff that we can do. The easiest way to access what you can do is to go to the Apps tab, and it pulls up these different stations. So we have first, let's take a look at the arcade, and this is my favorite game in the arcade. It's called Q Measure Up, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my music off and my sound effects off, and right now I'm in easy mode, and I can press play.
Hey, watch out! A quarter note!
And my goal is to get 4 beats in every measure, so I'm using the arrow keys.
Hey, watch out! A half note!
And I'm seeing, oh look, this doesn't fit, because that would be 5 beats, so I'm going to put it in the next measure.
An eighth note!
And then I'm pressing the arrow up key to move a little faster. And hopefully I will be able to clear a row. rather soon, and then it'll get progressively faster. This is called Q measure up, but I also call it music Tetris because it's kind of like playing Tetris.
Well done, you filled the 4 measures.
Woo. So that is one option. Once again, this was the arcade, which we found in that apps tab down here. If you want to go back to the main menu, you click 2 Quaver Street. Some of the other things for you to experiment with are these studio creatives. So super fun. A couple of my favorite things are the backbeat and qgrooves. So I'll show you backbeat and qgrooves, and then I'll end this video for today.
Welcome to Q Backbeat.
There is
but
a
hang
tutorial,
on, what?
And you can totally watch the tutorial. I'm not
If
going
you want to know more, remember, help is just 1 click away.
So this guy's name is Quaver, and you're going to see him in videos later on, but for now, I'm just going to let him be. So here I'm going to make some drum beats, and my goal is to make a pattern that sounds good. So I've got my bass drum here, and I'm just going to play this. Cool, fabulous. Okay, and now my snare drum is gonna add in. And then I'm gonna add some hi-hat, but if I want to make my notes shorter, I can split them in half by double-clicking. So I'm going to do that. I'll show you the difference of what that sounds like. I'll make these ones longer notes. The cool thing about this is you can click show notes up here, and it will actually show it as a rhythm. And so here's my drum pattern that I just created. So that's fun. There's a lot more things you can do with this later on, but just for fun and finding these things, that's great. The other one I want to look at today is qgrooves. And
welcome to qgrooves.
Look, another tutorial. Okay, exit the tutorial.
If you want to know more, remember, help is just 1 click away.
So you guys are probably going to want that help. But I just want to show you kind of like what these programs do. So let's pretend we are making a electronic song, and we're going to put some sounds in here. So we have the keyboard highlighted, and I can preview some sounds. I don't like any of those. Let's try something else. That's better. So I'm gonna put in my electro sounds. So I'm gonna do just a 4-measure pattern just so you guys can hear it. So here's my keyboards all together. And then I can add some other stuff like drums. And it could be just this drum kit 1 the whole time through if I want it to be. And I'll add some bass. Those two are the same. And I go here, and then back here, and back here. And let's see what that sounds like when all of those are put together. I can also combine styles, so if I decided I don't want these basses, I can actually just lift them up into the next category and go to funk bass. And that will change the style a little bit because we have the electronic and the funk happening at the same time. There's a lot of fun stuff to play around with, including the tempo. So moderato is medium, largo is slow, and presto is fast. So that's all some stuff here in qgrooves. If you find that you've made something that you actually want to keep, you can go File, Save, or if you want to get rid of your whole project, you can go File, New. I'm going to save this, but I could also make it an MP3 if I wanted to keep it. So I'm going to name this one Electro Funk. Cool. So now I can use my Electro Funk. And then when I want to exit, I can just go File, Exit. I already saved, and now I'm back at Quaver Street. So that is the first part of our tour. Stay tuned, and I'll show you more of the features and how to do assignments later. Have a good day. Bye.